Alright, what's up y'all? It's LakerFan here. As you can tell by the title of this video and what's going on the screen right now, the whole point of my video in this one right here is to address what I feel like 2K20's meta lineup should be. Now obviously you see not so much this because it's a point guard, pure shot creator, and a power forward, rebounding, athletic. But you see they have a pure shot creator too, and it's a pure glass. Now, don't you guys feel like if you were to see more lineups like this become the quote-unquote like meta again in 2K20, that it would be so much better off as a game? Now also stay tuned, we got a 99 shot maker with a pure lock as the lineup we go against in game 2. But the whole point of this video, I guess, is what I'm saying is, I think 2K, now that I'm not talking there should be like position locks or anything, you know, where it has to be a power forward or center at the point guard or at the big man spot, and then a like point guard or shooting guard, maybe even like a small forward at the one spot. But I don't know, nah, because then you have the same problem that you run into with post score and the pure lock. However, I'll get to that topic later, but let me just address both lineups that we have here. The big man, obviously neither of our teams want to put the guard on the big. So what is this game right here that we're playing turn into? Straight hedge defense. And that's how two-man pick and roll should be, in my opinion. If you switch anything like this, like for instance if they get the glass back on AK, bro, it should be straight, like, just I'm gonna body the guard or AK is gonna completely give that big man problems, which that's how it is too. Now the only downside of it is that there's a better option out there to play, and that is to have a post score and a lock, where, and you see nice hedge beater with my player's speed too. But the problem is, like, there's different lineups that are much more cheese than this, if you get what I'm saying. Like, it takes almost no skill to be running. I'm not gonna say almost none, because it still takes a little bit of skill to be able to shoot with a. Now you see right here we get the switch. Now I actually run this a little bit different than most people. I know I always be talking about this in my vids in case you've been on the channel, but you see we run this pick and roll, obviously. We force the switch right here, or wait, no, then we get the rebound. Okay, my bad. And then LT a little bit, force the switch. Now normally what some people would do, they would just either have AK ISO this big man right now while I just can't paint and horse this dude because he can't rebound with me, or I can just take the ball. Big man can't help, or else a good shooter that has the will get the ball within the AK. And then I can just post up the guard. But what we do instead, this is how I like to do it, because in this game athletic finishing is completely broken. We just go for the rescreen slip. They didn't really switch completely there. It's not a great example, but you guys get what I'm getting at, especially those who have been with my channel for a while. But bro, like, for real, like, slashing in this game is definitely like quite a bit broken, in my opinion. I mean, dunking ability, like, I don't know, I just can't take it to a point guard's head, really. Like, I'm just not tall enough, big enough. Like, I am 6'11", yes, but like, for it to be consistent and reliable, like, y'all really think being 6'11" and 7'3" are the same thing when it comes to bullying guards? You don't understand, bro. Like, it really is not. Now, I don't know, there's pure lockdowns that do it, but the thing about that is their defense is so good that it doesn't matter if they even like lose the ball. So they'll just do whatever the heck they want to a guard, and there's no repercussions for losing the ball. However, my build does not have 99 steal and 99 block and 99 shot contest with Hall of Fame D stopper and pickpocket and gold rim protector. So I can't do a bunch of stupid stuff on offense. So I can't really post up a guard because I don't think that's gonna go that well. But anyway, you see these dudes are getting cooked. I wait to pop on the takeover to make it so he just isn't ready for whatever he would plan to do against me. But anyway, nice game right there. Now let's get to this gameplay against the mascot real quick. Yeah, right here. Oh, the 99, my bad. So in this game, this is what I also envision 2v2 looking like. So let's just get straight to this. Now, actually, okay, sorry, I forgot. Me and Kitchen are running in this one. But at the same time, okay, so for those who don't know, let me pause it right on this. Kitchen has a 6'11" stretch primary, playmaker second. He has 77 contested threes. So just ease off a little bit on the hate. Now at the same time, again, like I said, my player has like he's not the best as far as like stopping bigs. So when we run into a lock and a post with this lineup, it is a problem, bro. But what I will say is, if Kitchen had like a small forward, I feel like just think of Kitchen as a small forward in this video, because honestly his build would be better if it were a small forward sharp play. But anyway, you see they got a 99 shot maker, clean record. I call it a shot maker. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. And then they have a pure lock. Bro, I just say like the primary archetype first, and I don't know why like that ever like switched. Like I really don't. But anyway, so now as far as like, this is kind of my example of, you know, just guard v one guard versus one guard, and then one big versus one big. I guess you could say we have the size advantage both ways, because I'm a power forward and they have a small forward pure lock, and they have a guard and we have a stretch. But here's the thing, bro, is like, who do you think is harder to guard? Who do you think is harder to guard right now? Like, would y'all rather play a 6'11 stretch play, or would you rather go against a 6'4 99 shot maker? Like, build who has silver limitless like that, but yet still has Hall of Fame dimer, Hall of Fame pick and roll maestro, with Hall of Fame difficult shots, mid-range deadeye, freaking can dunk the ball like a demon too. It's just a crazy build, bro. Like, look at that. That is tough to guard. Now don't be wrong, Kitchen is tough to guard too, but I feel like that's a lot more stick skills than it is his build. I'm not gonna lie, his build will be unreal when he hits 99, but for the most part, his build is really only like unguardable when he's on takeover, and that it's not even like unguardable really if you really think about it. But when he gets on takeover, he can speed boost sometimes. He obviously shoots very well. He has playmaker takeover as well, which actually you'll get a nice little glimpse of that in this video. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but anyway, let's get back to topic. As far as like what I want to see in 2K20. Now, don't be wrong. I definitely don't want to see a lineup that me and Kitchen run to be viable, because, like, honestly, the only reason this lineup gets viable sometimes is because, like, that LT garbage is in the game. Like, when me and him have to, like, go to a bailout, don't be wrong, we definitely do. Just because, like, to deal with, like, for instance, you see, I think I was thinking about doing it right there, but at the end of the day, if it's not a pure lock on Kitchen, I don't worry about it too much. You see, probably would have been a nice lob right there, but he hits me a little bit late. Those are tough to complete on those pure locks too. But as far as like, what was I trying to get at here? I was definitely, oh yeah. So when we run against two locks, you better believe we run that LTGs. So you see right there, doing rolls like this will get your big man, like will get your guard open quite a bit too. So you peep how they plan to switch right there, but then the lock dropped back on me too. This should have been completed all day, any day though, which is kind of whack. But Kitchen would have also had a wide open jump shot too. It's just kind of hard to read in the moment. Right here, I'm still trying to guard ball as well. So the difference between, the matchups here, you see the lockdown guards Kitchen for the most part, and I guard their playmakers. So really we have like a cross matchup basically, and that's why I hate about 2K19, bro. Like, what I'm saying I want to see in 2K20, simplified and just easy to explain, basically, is I want to see the 2 guard the 2. I want to see the 1 guard the 1, and just simple as that. I don't want to see any more of this garbage where like teams bring a lockdown at the 2 to guard the big, or to guard the guard, and then have like a, I don't know. You guys get what I'm saying with that? Like, I just want to see offensive builds at the 1 who have to carry an offense, basically, if you get what I'm saying, and then a defensive big man who can like play good hedge D. He can I don't know, I guess what I'm trying to get at with this vid is I'm so tired of seeing double locks or like locking a post, and I mean, those builds can be viable. Now, matter of fact, I said I was gonna wait to get to this topic, but let's address it now, bro. And I'm sorry, I had to wait for that one. Bro, that's so crazy that Kitchen pulled that off. But anyway, as far as locking a post goes, let me address this. The only reason it's viable is because of how good lockdowns shoot. Now, also keep in mind the stupidity behind the post scorer having dimer on silver. That's nuts. Like, a build to be 7'3" and the most dominant takeover and just offensive like low post build in the game has silver dimer, bro. Like, what? And then a lockdown gets corner specialist with like 60-ish something 3-pointer and like a broken jump shot. bro, if you add all that up, it definitely doesn't make sense. Like, it's super OP. Now, if lockdowns shot like lockdowns were supposed to, what a post scorer would have to bring into the 2v2 court is probably a shooter, you know what I mean? Because he's not going to want to get double teamed all game and just have to pass it to a garbage shooter in what a lockdown should be. But if they have a sharp with them, their defense gets exposed because they're super slow. They can't keep up with a player like mine in pick and roll. And if they have a sharp on the front end of it, he's gonna get destroyed. Like by no matter who is my guard. It could even be Kitchen. He's still too slow and unathletic to guard him. But at the end of the day, I can't set good enough screens on a pure lockdown, and Kitchen's not fast enough to get away from one either. So we are kind of screwed. There's not much we can do. But anyway, just my little thoughts and opinions on what 2K20 should be like in my opinion. I want to see a lot of front back pick and roll, hedge defense from the bigs, just how it should be, man. Like, no more of this like switch everything garbage because you have two people that are big enough. Now at the same time, I mean, I just expose like sides defense a lot as well. Here, let me find some clips that I haven't used in these little last few minutes of the vid. But I mean, I'll expose side defense for sure because I know what I'm doing on the slips as well. But I don't know, bro. I want to see a lot more hedge defense and just speed from your big mans, or I said big mans. Speed from your big men to be needed, bro. Like, I want to see 7-3 bigs get exposed in pick and roll D, bro, because they're too slow to help their guard who's getting set like screens set on him. But the thing is too, I think like a glass cleaner is no longer meta anymore because lockdowns are so good too. Glass cleaners used to be like a great like hedge defensive build where it has good good like solid athleticism a little bit, and then obviously great rebounding. Now, post scorers suck at hedge defense and rebounding and just, you know, speed, anything to do with it. But it doesn't matter because their teammate allows them to just sit in the paint all game when it comes to playing against actual bigs. Now, a post scorer maybe gets exposed a little bit when it comes to guarding like rim stretch or something like that. But at the end of the day, then it's just like your lockdown is basically just getting ISO'd, I guess. Like, I don't know. It's not really that big a deal. Anyway, I don't really got much more else to say about that. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and understand my points and just see where I'm coming from. But other than that, hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, feel free to drop a like, sub if you're new, all that good stuff. Stay tuned for some more 2K20 info. Hopefully that stuff is dropping soon, but I don't know. Don't quote me on that. That's probably not. It's probably not coming anytime soon. Anyway, hope y'all enjoyed the vid. Other than that, take it easy, man. Peace.